Hello, everybody. Today is Sunday, and it is April 25th. I spent the weekend with my boyfriend. We met halfway, and we got a hotel room. We went out to dinner. We went to the movies. We went shopping. He took me to this little store that was full of like crystals, and they were so pretty. And we had the best time ever. Calorie wise, whew, not good on the calorie wise, girlfriends. Uh, we went to, well, first we were going to go to Olive Garden, and that was my first thing that came to my mind was, oh my God, calories galore, because Olive Garden's food is so high in calories. And he was like, well, do you want to go someplace else? I was like, no. I was like, if you want to go there, we can go there. I was like, I get soup, salad, breadsticks, even though the breadsticks I think are like 140 calories a piece, but I could have dealt with it. So we went there. There was like a line that was going all the way around the building, and he was like, do you want to wait? And I'm like, no, because I'm wearing heels, and I don't really want to wait in heels and stand out there all that time. So the next one we was going to go to was right next door, which was the Texas Roadhouse. And they had a line, and I'm like, oh my God. He was like, okay. He's like, well, what are we going to do now? I was like, well, there was an Outback Steakhouse on the opposite side of the median, whatever it's called. So he's like, okay. He goes, let's go there. He goes, I've never been there before. He was like, you know what? Let's have fun. We're together. Let's splurge. Worry about it over the week. He was like, I'm sure that you could take it off. And let me tell you, he could not stop complimenting me on how good I've been looking. So anyways, back to the story. We went to the Outback Steakhouse, and there was a wait there, but it wasn't that long because, we only needed a table for two, and everybody else was waiting for, like, four or more. So they gave us this little, like, beeper thing, and we waited outside, and we talked, and it was so beautiful out. The weather was just right. I mean, I had a skirt on, he had blue jeans on, and it was just so nice, and it was very, very romantic because the way the sky was, and oh my God. So we went in there, we ate, and I had the Norwegian salmon with steamed vegetables, and he had uh, a steak with shrimp on the Barbie type deal with baked potato and steamed vegetables. And he was like so excited because up where he is, up in northern New York, they don't have chives in any restaurant that he went to. And when he asked what came on the potato, and she started listing off sour cream, butter, bacon, chives, cheese, he was like, wow. He was like, you guys have chives? And she was like, yes, we do. And he was like, oh my God. He was like, this is the first restaurant I've been to that actually has chives. But when we sat down, they brought out this little tiny loaf of honey wheat bread, and oh, it was so good. And so he cut the bread up, and he took a piece and he buttered it and gave it to me. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. So we ordered the bloomin' onion, and we started off with the bloomin' onion and the bread first. And oh my God, that bloomin' onion was delicious. My side is I ordered the chicken tortilla soup, and it was good. But after eating the bread and bloomin' onions and the tortilla soup, I was starting to get full, and I was like, oh, I want my salmon. So he ended up eating the rest of my soup and the rest of the bread. And I was like, good, you can eat it because, you're not going to put it out as fast as I would. So then they brought out our dinners, and oh my God, the salmon was so good. And, I gave him a bite of mine. He was like, that is really good salmon. And he gave me a bite of his, and it was good. Like after that, the waitress comes up. She's like, "Do you want dessert?" And he's like looking at me, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, "Mm-mm, mm-mm." And he was like, he goes, "No." He goes, "We don't need dessert." After that, I wanted some caffeine, so we ended up going to Starbucks, and he got a caramel frappuccino, I guess. I had dark cherry mocha. Oh my God. That was so good. So, and because we were there kind of early, we just kind of like sat out by the movies, and we waited and we talked, and he held my hand, and I ended up calling my mom to let her know that everything is okay, because my brother got into a little accident yesterday, but he's fine. And she was just worried about me going so far away from home. And he actually talked to her for like about 30 minutes. And he told her, he was like, "Don't worry, she's with me. Everything's going to be fine. I'm going to take care of her." I was like, "Oh." So then we went to the movies, and, we sat there, and he held my hand through the whole entire movie. And I was just like, "Oh my God." And we walked around the mall. He held my hand through the whole entire mall, and it was such. It was very, very like a storybook or movie like, and I was just like, "Oh my God." So I was really excited to see him, hang out with him, and just to be with him. Even though my calories were insane, but you know what? You know what, divas? It is so worth it. So worth it. Splurge today, last night, and bust my butt. And today I'm going to eat lighter. Actually, when we got up for breakfast, he had like a bagel with cream cheese and hard-boiled eggs. And they had small bananas. So I had a banana and I had yogurt. I had coffee and he had coffee. And it was, such a good time. And it was so hard not to say goodbye to him, because now I'm not going to see him until May 7th, the week of May 7th. And it's going to be a 4-day week for him because it's his birthday and he's going to take some time off. And he's going to come down here and see me. So I forgot my camera. So I end up taking pictures off my cell phone. And then I did think about it, if I brought my camera, it's like I didn't know if I really wanted to have that camera in his face, because he knows I do YouTube, he knows I do my weight loss vlogs, but I just don't know if he wants to be really a part of it in that way. So I didn't want to be camera in his face. So, but yeah, weight loss for this week, 1 pound. So I'm at even 3, even 3. This week, please. This week has gotta be it. Gotta be it. I had to say goodbye to these 3s. Everybody have a good week. Smooches. Flower.